Hello everyone, this is Algorithmic Games, and we are hopping back in our hardcore world. When we left off, we found that we're going to need to raise the lava trap in the raid farm a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't mean we have to raise the whole thing, but even if we do, that's not too bad. We don't actually have to run the raid farm for a while now. We have plenty of totems for the moment. But basically, yeah, Ravager was able to somehow, like, bounce in the water just at the right height to break one of the leaf blocks, which can cause mobs to spawn in there. And we had a witch that was like, I don't know what was going on with that witch, but uh, we couldn't, we'd never even found it. It just eventually died in the lava somehow. But I think it was like in the wall, but it wasn't suffocating, which is really weird. But I never saw its head in, like, if its head were in the leaf blocks, you would see parts of it. I never saw that. I walked around the whole raid farm. I mean, I checked it pretty thoroughly, and I didn't. I to at like just have no clue where that was. Let's go ahead and we want some more storage. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some boxes over here for a minute. Um, Maybe even here. This is all temporary. I'm gonna want to move more inland to build the real base. Not temporary in the sense that we're going to take it down, although we might want to clean it up a bit when we're done in here, but temporary in the sense that we this is not, you know, not exactly a house. Or, I mean, it's not even a house, let alone a base. So, what are we doing today? Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. Probably should have left the vines. Iron really should be on us. I think we need to carry dude like this. That's fine. There. Cool. And then what was I gonna do with this again? Although actually I still should I will hold on to that because we might want to after we're done doing some enchanting, which I think really we need to our next step is gold farm because we desperately need experience now. Um that or we need to another good way to get enchantments. I mean, we could try a fish farm. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna want some serious enchantments because protection 2 on stuff isn't really gonna cut it. We do have an amazing book here. Um, and we might even want to put that on it. I don't know if I'm assuming you want to combine your books and then put it on your equipment. Although we do have to be careful about a limit. I don't think we've only combined. This is one combination. Adding this would be 3 books together. I don't think that would overwhelm the pick, or not the pick, the shoes. But actually, what if let's try let's try this stuff out. Shoes, and then thorns. And feather falling 3. I mean, the feather falling is redundant, but that's pretty good. Thorns can definitely save our bacon. 4 levels. That's a little too much. Okay. Well, we can either go into the mine. This is strictly better than this. And then um yeah, I mean 3 levels at level 13 should be pretty quick with quartz. So let's just go in here. I do regret not adding that last block to stop at the guardrail there. Okay, so we went down that way. What's behind us here, I wonder? Oh, that's right. This was a big old opening. I think we've more or less pulled everything out of it. Chopper. Oh, okay. And this is why we don't like gravel. Let's slow everything down. Okay, we got some quartz. Give me the levels. God, it's so good. Ooh, and gold too. Wow. Take that. Be a little careful though. Dig. That could have been lava. All right. Not too shabby. We did need. Actually, this was the right play anyway, because we definitely needed to replace some golden apples here. Yeah, we got poisoned by a witch in our witch farm, so we're gonna have to replace the slab with a stairs block. That'll should stop them from throwing bottles through. Uh, this actually might be enough if it's big enough. Oh, good stuff. That'll put us back to level 0 so we can. I mean, it doesn't make it so we get experience more quickly, but it feels like it, so I'll take it. But yeah, we should build the. I would have to look up how to do a gold farm because I haven't done it in a minute. I could just build an old school one where it's like you have a platform you can shoot them from, and then they all fall in a pit, and you just go down and chop them up. But with a trident killer instead of the go down and chop them part. For a trident killer, I've been thinking, would um would that aggro other pigmen like you hit a pigman? Because it counts as your kill, I'm assuming it counts as your damage. If that just continuously aggroes them, we could just build an old school pigman farm. Set up a big open area where they spawn and then just have them rush themselves into a pit. Question is, yes, it is enough gold. Alright, boots. That's pretty damn good. It's not perfect. We would need one more thorns and one more protection, but it's pretty close to perfect. So, did that break my anvil? I got 4 or 5 uses out of that anvil, I feel like. It did not. For the amount of iron those cost, that's kind of ridiculous. Make another one. Not that we're hurting for iron by any means. Keep the lapis on me. I think that's probably fine. That or up. Oh, I know. Never mind. Bring this in here. And put it in there. So we have pretty close to perfect boots. Everything else is very mediocre. But I think boots are probably the most important just because they keep you from falling. And now, when we go swimming... Oh, oh. Oh yeah, that's much better. Now, we might want to put Aqua Affinity on our helmet, because we do have a book for that, but we definitely need more levels. So let's go back into the Nether. I think what we'll do, instead of mining, we'll just go to the bottle farm. The bottle farm's not bad for experience, but the problem with it is... Oh, I forgot I need... The problem with it is that you basically have to turn it off every time you want to go collect experience. Skeleton farm would be good to get going. If multiple of our dungeon farms are within range of each other, that would be tight. I don't know. I'm sure the spider farm and one of the zombie farms, I'm almost positive, are within range of each other. And I think the skeleton farm and a zombie farm are within range of each other. That would be ideal, because the zombie farm, you get all kinds of random loot. The skeleton farm gives you less variety, but more useful things, like bones for bone meal, arrows, bows to make dispensers. I'm really glad they made it so you can use slightly damaged bows to make dispensers now. I don't know how recent that was, but it's a good change. Okay, here he is. I need to turn that off so bad. I just don't remember how I even turned it on. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. I kind of don't like that block there because I don't know if is my trident still in there? Go check down here. That's yeah. It's still, it looks like it's in there. If it's not, we can just chop them and then fix it. I just don't hear it doing anything. It's not in here. What? Wait, what? Oh, I see. These went like that. Okay. And that slab went down here somewhere. I hate that the trident can just kind of fall through. Break this thing on accident. Although this one is way less scary to break. Or how many levels we're gonna get just from walking downstairs here. Do, 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 do. Check it out. It's not bad. It's not gold farm, but it's not bad. I mean, honestly, I think this is because we don't get the experience for killing the Ravagers. I think this is about as fast as the farm, and it's also they spawn faster in here. So it's kind of an endless stream instead of having to wait for a cooldown. I mean, I guess there is still a cooldown. We should also get we should look for the spawn point on the side that we had to block and see if we can't make them come into this trap as well. Also might want to mine more in the nether just for the gold because we are kind of running low on gold. But I think in general this It's a little faster, but put a big old question mark on that. I also don't know how long experience lasts for, like how long to stay up there versus when I need to come back down to collect. I went to go print prototypes of Prismatticus today. I'm getting 4 new decks, and this is the first time I'm printing a complete set. So one of each of the 288 cards in the first set. I think it would be cool to have a binder full of all of that at the convention. I still need to actually look up the convention. I think that's my next step. It's going to take some time to get the business tax thing in the mail. It's going to take some time to get the cards. So while I'm doing those things, I'm going to look up a convention. I also am kind of annoyed because I had to spend like an hour fixing my software. Generating the decks was fine unless I'm unaware of something. Um, but what did seem to break was the uh, complete set print function. Um, it wasn't that it was broken, it was working, but then it would skip a card and it would give me say, two warriors or two mages, and then skip uh, the next card. So it would be like, and they're numbered in the upper right with their name, right? So it would be like 111, 112, 113, 114, 114, 116, 116. I'm like, I don't understand why there's something going on with the timings or something. That's ultimately what I did tentatively fix it. Um, but I am going to have to make it so that's only that timing is specifically for the um, complete set function, because the decks were working fine. Um, but yeah, it's going. Um, I really like the FedEx that I've been going to get prototypes. They're always super chill and very helpful. And the prices are actually really good, so I'm really happy with them. They're uh, super nice people. Okay, we're at 9. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad to just keep chugging this because they are dropping bottles that we can use in the raid farm once we go fix that up. The raid farm just isn't great for experience either, unfortunately. I mean, especially when you pull the Ravagers out of the equation, and most likely whatever's riding the Ravager is getting killed by the lava and not falling in the pit. So, um, yeah, but the gold farm is awesome for experience because you're getting multiple spawns you know, every, not every tick, but every flicker of the portal. And the portal flickers like, I would say 1.5 to something like 1.5 times a second. It's not quite 2, I don't think. What do I know? Either way, it's, you know, something like 2 to 4 mobs in that, let's call it 2, even if it were 1 second, um, you would still be getting more than the raid farm just because the raid farm has a cool cool down. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel from here quartz is probably going to do better. Not that it would have done better anyway, maybe, but that gives me a little bit more of a consistent. Now I'm at level 10. I have a decent base. And if it turns out this was faster, we can come back. But I would like to get some gold too. And we can mine around this area. We haven't actually done that yet, so pick a direction. Yeah. Ooh, wait, it's not coming in though. Ooh, okay, and there's good resources. Just gonna grab some blocks so I can deal with it. I gotta be really careful. I said really careful. There we go. Stuff. Oh my god. That's 5 skeletons all. Do not see me. Harder for me to see. Shoot. Dang it. Hopefully that wasn't... I didn't just break a bunch of buttons there. How do I turn this off? Thank you. Skeletons I almost like having a shield more than the totem, but I'm gonna do this real quick. Oh, I thought that was obsidian. Those aggro I'm not as concerned about getting. Just overwhelmed. Not that, I mean, with the totem, it's a lot less problematic, but even then, don't want to be spending totems on the regular. Ow, really? It's kind of surprising. Let's not get lost. Oh, more lava. Oh shit. Anyone else? Is this where I will? Yeah. Right, yeah, we can. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it is, but they're on the wrong. They were on my side of the wall. Okay. Well, that's just insane, actually. Thought he was I break that block and he's immediately... It's like he's already shot before I finish breaking it. Alrighty. I have that mushroom in there. Don't really need any of this. Stop. Dude. Bedrock skeletons are such assholes. Ridiculous. I don't want to go that way if that's that biome. Stuff. Shouldn't have done that. But it turned out alright. Sure. Or it's just the biggest possible marble vein. No, this is a double vein. Still in the skeleton biome technically, but oh yeah, definitely. Oh, another thing we need is mending. A lot of gold now. Nice try. Kind of running out of inventory here. Let's go. We can head back to base because that's where the expanding stuff is. Jeez, we got a good chunk of ancient debris now. We're running out of diamonds pretty quick here. So let's finesse up getting levels here. Cool. Okay, there's lava. Let's go somewhere else here. Stuff. So actually, it wasn't too bad. Oh. Oh wow, I'm already back over here. Oh, whoops, I was going the wrong way. I was wondering. try somewhere over here. Didn't realize. We're at level 30, but let's get a couple extra levels just so we can make multiple level 30 enchantments. And then we can spend our just a little more. Should enchant books instead. Efficiency 4 is kind of nice. Significant books in here. So I think I'm gonna call this one a bit, or quite a bit early here. I got maybe 3 hours of sleep last night, so it's kind of starting to hit me. I'm gonna take a nap and maybe I'll hop back in, do another one here. But yeah, a lot of good stuff done. We enchanted some stuff, and we got a lot of gold, so we're nice and happy with our golden apples here again. And now we're back on our 10 days an episode. So we had a really long one, and now we're having a real short one. But, all right, I hope you're enjoying this. Um, I'm gonna before we hop back into the next one, I'll look up gold farms and see if I can build one without having to constantly reference a thing.